What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. I am here live with you guys, and I said, wait a minute, I didn't really get to do a video with you guys, and I definitely want to dive into it because a couple of subjects that I want to get into really quickly before we get into work, okay? Let us first talk about our president. Number one, the president of the United States of America has been indicted on charges, multiple charges. We don't know all the details about it. I talked to a couple of people that, are big Trump supporters all over. They were saying how they love Trump and this is unfair that the president of the United States, the former president of the United States, is indicted. And I want to say this. I was in jail for charges when I did property damage in the library. I did not have Republicans defending me, saying, oh my gosh, it was a mental illness. It was just a breakdown. No, I didn't have that at all. So when I did the crime, I had to do some time, and also I had to pay some restitution. So if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. If I commit crime, or if Pookie and Ray Ray is committing crime, they get indicted as well. Why is it that it's such a special privilege, or oh my gosh, Trump is indicted? Oh wow, no. Like if you committed a crime and this was the crime that you committed, then you should be able to face charges for those crimes that you committed. Now, because if he able to say, okay, let's get him out of jail, let's go ahead, let's get him out, or he don't need to get locked up or whatever. What message did they send to the Pookie and Ray Ray to them that's been locked up across the country for weed charges and serving decades in prison for drugs? Are we going to release them too? Because if we have this special privilege for the rich and the powerful, then we must have that same type of privilege for those that was incarcerated, that is not rich, that is not powerful, that is poor, that live in the project. We must have that as well. And so when I look at this, Donald Trump being indicted for paying a porn star, I mean, he allegedly, they're saying he used money that was set for the campaign. He used those funds to pay off Stormy Daniels, all right, a porn star. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, this is one of the weakest charges ever. Listen, a prosecutor is not going to prosecute a case unless they're there to win. So we are definitely going to keep you updated about this. We're hearing that on Tuesday that he's going to have to turn himself in and get fingerprinted. But of course, it's going to be privately. But it will be a mugshot that will be released. It's embarrassing. But this will be a fundraiser bananas for Trump, because he can use that mugshot and saying, look what the left is doing. They're coming after me, send money. And that's going to be a big boost for his campaign of his supporters sending him a lot of money. Now, this will not stop him from running for president of the United States. He can still run for president. Even if he get convicted, he still can run for president of the United States. So that's not going to stop him there. I'm just really concerned about the Pookie and Ray Ray, those people that get indicted for things and they don't get the courtesy of having a private perk walk, having security. Now, I understand that he is the former president, and I understand that, the Secret Service have to protect him. I get that. But he must get the same thing that anybody else. He must get a mugshot. He must get fingerprinted like everybody else that had a crime committed. They commit a crime. You get a mugshot and you get fingerprinted. And we will see if he will serve time, if time at all. But yes, this is a signal to people that is in power that you just can't go around breaking the law. But it's not the first time that Trump been accused of breaking the law. It's just a prosecutor the Manhattan DA decided to say, hey, we're going to file these charges and we're going to see it through. And they was very secret about it and put this in front of the grand jury. And the grand jury have agreed to indict Trump on charges. Now, this is really something. So I was getting the emails and the texts and everybody was sharing and say, wow, what's your thoughts those pretty much is my thoughts. Like, I'm glad that the brother is in prison. I'm not in prison. I'm glad the brother is indicted. All right, because you just can't go around committing crime. Now, when he was president, he did some great things when he was president, but that does not mean just because you did some great things that you can go around paying people off with campaign finance money, and then paying off and then lying about it. Like, no, you can't do that. It's against the law. Can't do it. His lawyer was on Reverend Sharp to MSNBC, and his lawyer saying it was a bookkeeping error. It wasn't a bookkeeping error. They lied and tried to cover it up. And Michael Cohen, his former attorney, threw him under the bus, and threw him under the bus, and now he have been charged. He's been indicted, and we don't know what the charge is going to be. That's up to the Manhattan DA. We will bring it to you. I don't know if he's going to do a press conference today. I don't know if he's going to do a press conference on Monday. Who knows? But we will keep you all updated on that. And I want to say good morning to you all. Now, I just had to do that. Now, I want to also get into this other topic that's been going around on social media. This is Latto's show, like Latto, and she interviewed, none other than she interviewed Chloe Bailey on her radio show, and everybody has something to say about it. Of course, this Apple literally said, "Hey, we're going to give Latto a radio show." Now, I'm assuming that this was taped. According to Latto, she said this was taped in September, the conversation that she had with Chloe Bailey. And everybody was saying something negatively about her. They was dragging her on social media, saying that she's taking away from Nicki Minaj. And I want to be crystal clear on this. Everybody, the Brat, she's a co-host on radio show. Other people have done radio. She's not the first or the last. And no, Nicki doesn't own and control the market of a podcast or radio show. It's multiple different people. I mean, Trina had her own radio show with Trick Daddy in Florida. Is she copying Nicki Minaj? So let's be crystal clear here. There's nothing wrong with her doing it. So I had the pleasure of listening to the show. It was very entertaining. I was definitely doing that. And then I was listening to Armon Wiggins' commentary because everybody was sending it to me and wanted my thoughts on it. And I'm saying this in love. This is not me being jealous, but he was coming at Latto and talking about how her music is trash, how it didn't chart, Lottery didn't chart. But I was looking at the numbers, and you all can bear with me. I was looking at the numbers because, Latto and Armon, they had a little beef going back and forth on social media. And when I was looking at Lottery, they got 4.9 million views. And I was actually listening to Armon Wiggins' music that he released on his page, his newest song that he had on there called Been a Minute. And that video got 6.7 thousand. So 4.9, and it never charted on the billboards. And you look at his other charts, No Doubt, and all the other one, Not the One. None of those songs have ever charted on the Billboard charts, never charted on the independent charts, never charted nowhere. So for him to sit in his studio and to grade Latto and talking about it wasn't a success, it didn't chart, it didn't like Cardi B, every song that she had went number one. Like, no. Like, just because you release a song, it may not be a blockbuster hit like the previous song that she did with Mariah Carey, but she's still selling. She's still beautiful. She's still making moves. She still got 4.9 million just streams alone on YouTube. You wish you had 4.9 million streams on your music, and you don't have that. So when I was listening to him criticize Latto, and he got upset because Latto blocked him, listen, Latto have every right to do what she has to do. And I understand that, Lovely T, they got Armon Wiggins back and talking about she don't have a right to criticize when she's doing radio. No, she's not doing a show criticizing fellow artists. She's doing a show and having conversation. The difference between Latto and these other people, I want to be crystal clear. With Latto and Lovely T, y'all criticize artists on your show. You're very critical of artists. Latto is doing something different. She actually are talking to the artists and having conversations, and they're breaking the tea. And Armon wish he had the opportunity to sit with Chloe Bailey and to break stories and to ask her questions. No, they don't go on his show. His phone calls don't get returned. And for him having this jealousy of Latto is very despicable, and it's outrageous, and it's disgusting, and it's deplorable in my humble opinion, because if we are to sit here as bloggers, yes, we sit and we trash other artists. It is difficult for us, even including myself, that we sit and we trash these people. It's difficult to get these type of artists on the show. I understand because I critical. I don't have a kiss ass show. I criticize. I do my commentary. I leave it alone. Okay. But when it comes to Armon Wiggins, when it comes into talking about this and addressing this, Latto have every right to respond to Armon Wiggins. Latto had every right to clap back at Armon because Armon was being disrespectful to Latto and disrespectful to him, just saying where he was disrespectful to other black women, calling them monkeys and deplorable animals that he described black women. So this is not the typical type of guy that, you know, love black women and praises black women. He have also had his problems where he was critical of black women. Now, when it comes about the music, and I'm just going to see in right here, when it comes about the music, he's not in a moral position to criticize Latto's music when his music have not even charted on the plastic charts, the wood charts, the independent charts. None of the charts have Armon music have actually charted. So for him to come at Latto does not make any sense. Of course, he said and he criticized these artists all day long, and now he's trying to get into music and do music as well, but it's not hitting the same like it is a Latto. Now, Latto have, like I said, I'm going to break it down again. Latto have every right to respond to people that criticize her. She's a black woman. She's a woman that's in this game. She have every right to respond to bloggers. Bloggers talk a lot of mess about artists, including myself. And so if she decided to clap back, take it as a win. She clapped back. And I think Armon wanted Latto on his show, and Latto blocked him. And now he's in his feelings. And also Nicki Minaj also have him blocked, and he was in his feelings about that. But when you talk mess about the Lattos, the Nickies, Armon, they're not going to embrace you and follow you and sit you at the table and y'all eat crab legs. No, they're going to have you blocked. Now, I'm speaking from a person that have been blocked by multiple people. Lovely T, Armon Wiggins, so many other people, T.S. Madison. I mean, not Erica Bag. What was that? K. Michelle. I've been blocked by a lot of people. Nicki at Night. Multiple people have had me blocked, and I can't get into my feelings because I sat in this seat and I'm very critical, and I talk a lot of mess about a lot of people. So when I check the feed, I can't be surprised that I'm blocked. I'm not surprised and shocked that I'm blocked by Jay Silly and blocked by Hollywood Unlocked. I can't be shocked because I talk a lot of mess. And so when I look at my blacklist, it is long, it is extensive, it is definitely that way. I've been getting blocked for years. And so it does not surprise me or shock me. Now, when it comes to this black woman, of Latto and all of this, and Latto don't have me blocked. I just tweeted her, showing her all the love and showing her grace. I was listening to her song Lottery, a great record. But like I said, there's so much music that's being released daily. It's difficult to get your music. If your music chart at the 70 mark, it's a hit. If it chart anywhere on the Billboard charts, it's a hit. Because like I said, on the average, thousands of records are being released daily. So it's difficult to get into this thing. And so when I look at Latto being a beautiful black woman, when I look at the show that she put together and how she had this deal negotiated even before September, now everybody is saying that she stole from Nicki Minaj. No, the owner and operator of Apple offer her an opportunity. Her management negotiated a deal, and it's to keep her current because, like I said, you don't just want to have all your eggs in one basket when it comes to music, because even Chloe Bailey have said it. You're really not making your money in music unless you're producing, unless you're writing, unless you're the artist, unless you're doing other things, touring, unless you're doing acting as well. Because on average, you're not really making the money and doing music like you did back in the day. It's artists that, that was out in the 90s wasn't making money unless you're writing and producing and all of that. But just regularly being an artist and people writing records, you getting the short end of the stick because most of these artists that are coming through the pipeline now are coming in with a 360 deal. So when I look at Latto, it's great that she is broadening her horizon and then, adding this to her portfolio and say, hey, let me get into doing a podcast because this is hot. And if you have a 21st century management team, they say, okay, let's get you a radio show. Let's get you a podcast where you can talk to your fans and your fans can know you're there. And like I tell a lot of these artists that don't necessarily do what Latto is doing, they get lost in the sauce. That's why you see Erica Banks. Her team has gotten her doing interviews and networking and other shows because that is what is going on. And so when I look at the Lattos and I'm looking at Armon Wiggins and I look at all these people, I think I don't see nothing wrong with Latto getting into this space. And Lovely T is the type of person very sensitive. She talk a lot of mess about people, but as soon as somebody say something just having a difference of opinion of her, she block them. And I'm just going to keep it real. She gonna go and hit the block button quick, fast, in a hurry. So I understand her taking up for her friend Armon Wiggins. It's the same woman that defended Cardi B, and Cardi B have called black women roaches and many other deplorable and disgusting things that she described black women. And also she tried to attack Nicki Minaj at an event and used violent behavior and actually helped and, got some strippers that some bartenders beat up, and she actually had to get community service. So all of these type of things, and this is the woman that Armon defending and supporting and uplifting, but he used to be a top bar. But once Nicki Minaj blocked him, he became part of the body gang. But in his mouth, in his speech, in his aura, in his pause, in his existence, he always defending Nicki Minaj or talking about, oh, this is a good bar. He never ever speak highly of Cardi B, and Cardi B have invited him to parties and stuff like that. And so when it comes to Latto, and I'm speaking this in love, she said something in the radio show that people say she look old. She don't look old at all. She's a young, black, beautiful woman, and she is intelligent, and she did a show, and it's all about uplifting women empowerment. And then also she's getting the tea as well, because it was rumored that Chloe and Quavo was together, and she said, oh, no, they're doing a movie. So I'm excited to see both of those people together, and they're actually did an episode, and it's just in shockwaves. You got the Barbs that are hating, saying that she stole something or she trying to be like Nicki Minaj, and then you got the other people that's saying that she's just trying to because her music ain't selling. Now she gotta go to radio. Her music is selling. Those are not the facts. Her music are selling, doing good in streams. Actually did great. She making good money with her record that she did with Mariah Carey, and then also she writes her record as well. And so that was one of the criticisms, saying that she don't write her songs. That's a lie. Even if she don't write her records, that's not uncommon for a female rapper to sit and get songs written for them. Kim was the type of person that got songs written for her by Biggie Smalls, and P. Diddy's the type of person that get Nas and many other people, Mace and all of those guys, writ records for P. Diddy. He said he don't write records, he write checks. So let's not act like they're so uncommon for a female MC to have somebody else write a hit. A hit is a hit, because when you go into the radio, when you go into the club, you hear something on the radio, you're not worried about, well, who wrote the song, who produced the song. A hit to the average listener of the music, a hit is a hit. A hit is a hit. So when you listen to this music and when you dive into this music, you're not worried about, well, I want to know, did she write this song or did not write? You don't care if she wrote the record or not. You only care if it's a hit. That's it. That's the only thing that you care about, if this song is actually a hit. That's what I'm saying. If it is a hit, okay? If it's a hit. And when I look at, this whole thing where Armon Wiggins and he's saying, I don't want to be friends with celebrities, that's a lie. Because when he interviewed with Milagro Grams, they sat down, they did an exclusive interview, got a lot of views. And he said he had a conversation, Cardi B. He was talking about when he goes to the party, he's not in the VIP section. You put some liquor down my throat, but I need something else. And I look at you in the VIP section with your friends. And he said, well, that's where your real friends are. So he do want friends in this celebrity gossip game. But let me tell you something. The reason why it would be difficult for him and others to get friends in this business is that you are critical. You have a show. you talk about other celebrities. So it's difficult for celebrities to come into your presence and say, let me befriend you, let me be friends with you. It's very, very challenging. And then you also got to know how to play game. When Armon came into the game, he exposed Jason Lee, exposed text messages from Jason, and he also burned Jason Lee's book. And so that kind of like blackballed him in a sense in the business. Now, it ain't going to totally destroy him in the business. He have other ways and other avenues in this business, but he did kind of, in a sense, blackballed himself when he went against Jason Lee, because Jason have some connections in the business, and he's just, you know, he could be like, oh my gosh, like, don't deal with this guy Armon because he's unhinged, he's unstable, and many other things he can create about him, because he could just play back the video of you putting the man book on fire, and I didn't even do that. So we are just breaking this down when it comes to some in this business. And I said I'm going to defend Latto because I feel like when it comes to LGBT men, they get into these seats and they try to destroy black women. But these black women are your sisters, your cousins, your mothers, and all these type of things. And I don't think that's great. I think that Latto is a young woman. She is younger than Armon Wiggins. Armon Wiggins old enough to be her oldest brother. And we should be supporting Latto and encouraging Latto to get into the podcast space. And maybe Armon is upset that it's going to hurt his bottom line, that Latto is in the same business that he in. And then yet she responded and she moved on. And I think Armon now is trying to ride the coattails of Latto because Latto responded to him on social media. And so now he decided to say, hey, I want to respond to Latto. I want to go right back viral. But the moment came and it went, and we're moving forward. Because at the end of the day, Latto have multiple different bags, multiple different opportunities that Armon wish he had. Now, I'm not going to poop on his music. One of my favorite songs from his music, I'm Not the One. I love his music. I think the brother is a good artist, but it is a challenge because most of his own fans don't even go back and watch the video. Like, he got 170,000 subscribers, and when he released music, those are the least, I'm going to keyword, the least amount of views that he get into the video. I'm going to say it again. Those are the least amount of views that he get. His own people, his own supporters don't support his music. So for him to sit in that seat, in that black seat, and trolling and degrading Latto as though he's sitting at the billboards in the top 10, the top 50. He's not even sitting in the top 100. When you release the top 100 songs in the country, he's not even sitting at 99. He's not even sitting at 98. So let's be crystal clear on that. And I know a lot of people are going to say that Wiley is trolling, but no, Wiley is speaking facts. I'm speaking facts that, number one, that Armon is trashing Latto because he don't have half of the success of her in music. He wish he had it. He don't have it. And his own sister that he said he loved, Cardi B, don't even jump on his records. And I just want to be crystal clear on that. Now, I understand we got some Armon Wiggins supporters that are going to see this. They're going to read this and say, Wiley is jealous and Wiley is hater. At the end of the day, if he have a right to trash Latto and he have a right to trash OG and calling her a monkey, I have a right to give my opinion. I have a right to discuss what I want to discuss. Is no different than Lovely T, Armon, and now I am discussing. But don't get upset because I'm critical of him, because he was critical of Latto. And if, like I said, I've always said this, if you got anything to say, if you can always type it up in a comment, or you can always hit the link, or you can always call in, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have my opinion just like you are going to have your opinion. All right. And I know it's early. I got to go to work like the rest of y'all. I got to go to work and work and get this money. Okay, I got goals and aspiration and a vision, and so I got to go to work. And so when I'm at work, I know y'all gonna drag me in these comments. I already know that. I already know that y'all gonna drag me in these comments, and I get it. And so in my close, regardless of what y'all say about Latto, the show was a hit. She got a multiple $1 million bag on Apple Music. The fans are into it. People are subscribing. People are listening. When you type in Latto name, the first thing that pop up is her show that's called 100%. Latto 777. And when I land this plane, I would tell Latto, I give you 2 thumbs up, sister. Your show was incredible. I laughed. I was entertained. It was a powerful, uplifting show. That it is a market. And yes, your show was better than Nicki Minaj in this regard because the quality was good, the audio was good, it was not breaking up at all. It was not breaking up and the vision part. It was definitely a great show. And when we listened to this show, I said, this is better than Nicki Minaj show that she have on Amazon. And Amazon is 5-6 times larger than Apple. But when it comes to their podcast and radio show game, Apple is the leading force because their quality is so much better than Amazon quantity. All right, because though they are probably downloaded by more people, the quality on Apple Music is 1000% better than what is going over there in app. And so in my close, in one of my closing arguments that I want to say, this is going to be good for the fans because as the fans, you're going to be able to listen to Nicki and you're going to be able to entertain and listen to Nicki Minaj music and listen to Nicki Minaj show. And as a fan, you're going to be able to listen to Latto and you're going to be listening to get into the Latto show as well. So you're going to be able to listen to all shows that are going to come on when it comes to this situation. So I want to say thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to drop the link if you want to call in for those that will not be able to see this live because I will be at work. Okay. I would have dropped the link as well if you want to come on, and I would definitely download that when it comes about it in. And I know people are going to say Armon Wiggins show is better than Wiley show. That is your preference. That is your understanding. But I know damn well my personality is on point. All right. And I'm always going to be able to give my opinion on what I feel about it. And I'm not going to let you or nobody else deter me or distract me or make me feel bad or less than because I can't give my opinion. Though my eye is crossed, though I was in special ed education, I'm going to always be able to give my opinion about what I feel about the trending news and the trending topics. And when I look at the trending news and the trending topics, I have to give it to Latto in this regard because the show was off the chain. It was a good record. Lottery was a good record. It got more views than Armon Wiggins, and also her radio show is an impact and it's a part of the culture and it's the new thing smoking. And she did it and without chewing on ice and really just giving a good thing. It didn't look like she was high. It looked like she was very sober. It looked like she was ready for all in all in all. It looked like she got it together. And when I listened to it, she didn't go out there playing her music thousands of times. She just got us the tea. And when it broke it down, when it came to that type of way and got us the tea and broke it down, we didn't have to listen to her playing all her hits. We didn't have to listen to no DJ booth doing a whole music spin. She really got into some things. And for that, I want to say thank you, Latto. Thank you, Apple Music, for giving her this opportunity. I am your biggest fan, and I purchased the song Lottery, and I purchased the song Big Energy, and I listened to the radio show on Apple Music. I am subscribed. I'm going to continue to review the episodes of Latto show, and I will continue to break down what she said, and for the average viewer that are listening could be able to tune in as well and to give their thoughts as well, because this is something very important. The people are out there in the YouTube space. Hello, you live on the show. Can you? I need you. Got to mute me. You got something playing? Hello.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, Wiley.
Good morning.
I'm calling in. Okay. So I'm gonna start off by saying this. I watch you way more than old boy.
Okay.
Because your personality is more bomb and you're less biased. However, I was watching earlier when he said that Latto dropped the F word for pertaining to gay men. How do you feel about that?
I don't care because multiple gay people drop the F word. Multiple black men call black women monkeys. Multiple gay black men call black women bees. And so if a black woman want to use the same word that we use when we get upset with our own black brothers and sisters in the community, we don't have an issue. We don't want to counsel them. And if we want to sit in that seat of judgment, then how many times have you heard a gay person like Armon or other people call black women a B, call them an H.
I don't think he like women. I don't think he like black women. Period. It's like he got something. Yeah, man, he got something against. I don't know if it's just black women or women in general, but it seemed like he do got a little issue with women. Okay, so I'm not LGBTQ. I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so when he said that Latto said the F word, okay, you said, well, gay men say it all the time. That's just like black people. We use the N word towards each other. That's because it's our community and our culture. So I didn't know if it was okay for other gay people to call gay people that word and for straight people not to say it. It's like a white person saying the N word and we stop like, hold up now. But if a straight person calls a gay person the F word, I didn't know if it was just as offensive. So I wasn't sure on that because I was like, I'm like you. I done heard other gay men, like this F word or this or whatever, and they don't get offended. But when a straight person said, it's like, oh, hold up. So I didn't know how that went.
Yeah, I that's just my thoughts when it come about. But where was this sympathy or mine when you call OG a monkey?
Yeah, man, he was foul for that,
and did not even want to apologize. But if a black woman were to call you the F word, now you want some sympathy and some outrage. Come on now, that's a hypocrite.
Yeah, but my whole thing is with Latto starting her own radio show or whatever. I like Nicki. I'm too old to be any of those what they call them barbs or any of that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is, you got to give credit where it's due. She did open the door for that, and that's why she say some of those other people are her sons, because she was the first female who started a radio. Whether it failed right now or however it's doing, she still set the pace. And Latto, I think she was at her best in the rap game, because it seemed like when she became mainstream, she changed up her whole style and she became over sexualized. And you just start fitting in with the rest of the girls. Ain't nothing different about you now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she ain't sticking, not because she's not a good artist, it's because she just, she following the wave. She should do her own thing. You know what I mean? Like the Lauryn Hills and Rhapsodies and people like that who refuses I call it coochie rap. That's all y'all do is talk about your coochie. I don't know if I should say that, but on your show, I don't want to get you messed up. But yeah, she's a good lyricist. She is, and it really would have been good if like Latto, Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, y'all need to join forces because y'all a few of the ladies that can actually rap. But they chose the beef, so it is what it is. But I don't think that Nicki would be too sour over it because she did start. What you think?
I agree. I think it did start it, and they definitely were able to have that conversation. And like I said, I'm not hating. I'm not upset about it. When you start something, Nicki is no longer on Apple, and Apple is like, hey, we're going to offer it to another hot female artist. We're going to offer it to Latto, and Latto is very mainstream. She had a #1 hit. I mean, that a lot of people can't say they have, or mine never had a #1 hit. So,
oh man,
let's be clear on that because he was very critical of her music, but his music never charted on any chart. So those are the point that I had to make about that. But good morning, sis, that you called in on this.
I got one more thing to say, just one more pertaining to that. Remember when he said something about, well, Latto, you only had one hit, so how are you still the hot new artist? Well, your homegirl, what's her name, Cardi B, only had one, period. And that's been years and years ago, so don't get on one without the other. That's all I got to say. And you have a good shift.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Actually, Cardi B actually had more than one hit. And let's be clear on that. She had, I think Black and Yellow, and I think she had another hit. WAP was a #1 hit as well. Happy. Can you unmute your mic?
Hey, good morning. Hey, what's up? This whole thing with radio and all this crap with Lotto or whatever. Let me just say something. First of all, Nicki didn't start shit. Ain't shit Nicki fucking started ever in her motherfucking life. Okay? She didn't start a motherfucking thing. I don't know why these people are so ignorant and so dumb. Some of y'all is older than Nicki her motherfucking self. And y'all up here like just fucking
Well, language.
obsessed.
You did about a whole lot of stuff. Go ahead.
They just up here motherfucking obsessed. Like they
Language.
don't fucking get it. Nicki didn't start shit. She was not the first one to be on the fucking radio. She was not the first rapper to be on the
Okay.
radio.
You talk
And,
about the
and
cussing.
even if and listen, and
Hold on.
first of all, y'all and then
Abby, can you
then
talk? Hey, hold on, ma'am. Can you talk without the cussing? But go ahead. Can you talk without the cussing?
okay, my bad. Okay, but then they so freaking headstrong that she only got like 4 freaking episodes and everybody going crazy because she put out 4 episodes. How long she been on a supposedly had a radio show? Since when? 2020, 2019? Who freaking knows? Regardless, she got like 4 episodes and the whole world going crazy. Y'all just need to stop it. Just stop the crap. For real. Y'all really need to stop because Carisha show doing way better than Nicki show, and Carisha show wasn't even out as long and has done better numbers and better this and better than everything. And Carisha, I'm not gonna say she's the best. She's not the most articulate person out the bunch. Let's just put it that way. Okay? And obviously everybody's saying Nicki raps better than Carisha, but yet her show's doing a whole lot better than whatever. So I'm sorry, but I guess Nicki put her barbs on a mission to just try to tear down Lotto some more. She just mad. Every time a young girl is getting some kind of shine, here come the bars. Here come Nicki. Here come everybody trying to put her. First of all, Nicki just need to be home doing something else, like minding her fucking business, getting off. Excuse me, minding her business, getting off the internet because all them barbs need to go. I'm sorry, like these little fandoms are ridiculous. It is just it's a shame because they don't even be doing nothing. Like what does she do? Like seriously. And then my whole thing about it is okay. Oh wait. Before I get back to that, because I don't want to forget, Armon is better than me. Okay, because at the end of the day, I'm just a straight shooter. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bite my tongue unless I'm on somebody's show on YouTube like I am right now, because otherwise I would have just let everybody have it. I don't care because there's no rules to fighting. If you come at somebody, they have the right to come at you. Just like you, Wiley, been up here taking all these shots at Lovely T all freaking morning for your little few minutes you were just up here. I'm gonna need you to stop coming at my girl, okay? Because I love Lovely T. I always have. You know, I've been watching her for over a decade now. Like, I love Lovely T. There was one point I stopped watching her, but that was due to something else. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, but yeah, but I love Lovely T. Like I've always, that was like the first person I ever subscribed to since I've ever watched YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So that's my girl. You get what I'm saying? And you could say whatever you want, Wiley, but like you said, but the only time you kept saying it tonight was when it was to Armon. When you were talking about Armon, you was like, oh, and me too. But you wasn't saying and me too when it came to all this stuff with Lovely T. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because she doesn't cry. She don't be doing that. She takes her stuff, and she's been taking it longer than you and Armon put together, because obviously she's been on YouTube way longer. Okay? She's had to deal with all the hate from the whole world. Okay? You better stop playing and put some respect on my baby name now. Okay? I'm just saying. Don't play with me, Wiley. Okay? Because I will come back every night and every morning, as long as you keep messing with Lovely T. But no, on all seriousness though, apart from that, let's get back to this whole Latto and Nicki thing. It all boils down to the fact that some people just cannot take it. You get what I'm saying? And my thing is this: if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. You see, Riley, you done grew some thick skin, okay? And it's been even thicker since you've been working, since you've been getting to know this YouTube game and everything, okay? We watched your growth, okay? I've been watching, okay, this whole time. You know what I'm saying? I've never unsubscribed from your channel, okay? I catch your replays and stuff like that. Anyway, the thing about it is you can take it. And I'm tired of these girls that want to call themselves rappers. And when I say girls, I mean whoever's in the rap game, okay? This could go for everybody. Man, woman, child, they all could get it if they in the rap game, okay? If you ain't got the thick skin, you don't need to be in it. That's just the bottom line. That's just how that's just how I feel about it. If you can't take criticism, then just don't do it. Just go away and hide. Turn off your social media. You don't need the notifications on. Matter of fact, how about you just turn your phone on silent? You don't even need it to vibrate, okay? If you got an issue, just stay away from your phone. What's the problem? Y'all all grown. You get what I'm saying? Y'all all grown. What is the issue? I just don't get it. And then they got the people up here arguing back and forth. Now, my thing about this is, okay, now back to the Armon part of it. He's right. He's just giving his commentary. Giving his commentary. Now, the thing about it with Latto is, not for nothing, he was like one of the main people talking about Latto. Now, we all know, Wiley, you talk about everything that's going on at the moment and all that stuff. We know that, right? But he's been talking about her. I haven't really seen people pushing her music or talking about her, before her music even came out the way Armon was doing. Now, she doesn't have to like him. Nobody has to like him. So what? You get what I'm saying? Nobody has to like anybody. But what I don't like is, excuse me, when you use certain words and stuff like that, and then somebody come back at you, you can't cry victim. You get what I'm saying? When you doing all of that mess, you can't cry victim afterward. Now, they saying, like you just said, see, I didn't know. They say, oh, it's so pre-recorded that it went back to September. Like, really? Dang. Back to September. Like, so they put it out or whatever. So then why is it all of this beef now? You get what I'm saying? Like, seriously, we have the rest of this day, and we're gonna be in April after that. Like, come on now. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, the stuff these people be going back and forth about is really atrocious. Let's go back to all those words you were using earlier. It's deplorable. It's despicable. Wiley, I don't get it. Like, the way these people be acting.
I've had every choice. You brought up, Lovely T. Multiple her tea sippers came to me and they said, Wiley, she would block you if you just have a difference of opinions of hers. She had blocked a lot of people, and she have done it. And multiple of her tea sippers that's over here, that's a producer of the Wiley Show, they said, Wiley, she would have been at 1 million subscribers if she just unblocked the thousands of people that she have blocked.
Oh, no. Well, she hasn't been doing that. Now, if they've gotten blocked, I want them to tell you what year they were blocked in. Because I'm telling you, Lovey T, she tells her people every single time she goes live, anything, she's like, do not block anybody. Do not, just let them speak. Like, she tells her moderators all the time. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe maybe they're just not getting the attention that they get. You see, your producers get the attention over here because you have a way smaller subscribers, way less subscribers than she has right now. And that's the thing. You get what I'm saying? So maybe she doesn't recognize all these people and all of that the way you do. And she doesn't do things as much as you do, like as far as the traveling and the this, and you're way more into people, even though she does a lot because she has her Discord and all of those other things that she does, and those people are a part of it, and she knows these people by name and all of that. She doesn't even have to see the face to know who these people are. So those people that are telling you that, maybe they just mad. People need something to do. Maybe they feel like if they say this about this person, they're getting good with you, Wiley. You understand what I'm saying? Forget all of that. Everybody needs to be themselves and stop with the buffoonery. At the end of the day, Wiley, we know you accept everybody for who they are. We understand that. So I don't know why those people over here lying and gossiping and mad because Lovey T ain't calling them out. That's probably because they never been in the Discord. It's probably because they never spend a buck over there. Like hopefully they spending money over here with your show, because if they not, what are they doing? You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to kiss up to Wiley ass. That's fine. You do that. Everybody can do them. But the other thing, back to who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? They need to let that girl Latto be. Like, for real, for real. You know, I don't listen to her music, so I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, yes, I did listen to the song with Mariah Carey because I love Mariah Carey, but I'm not a fan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I don't listen to none of these girls. Like, you get what I'm saying? I listen to singers. I don't really listen to these rap girls. Now, I do like Cardi B, and I would know her song because she has a distinct voice. So if something came on the radio, you get what I'm saying? I would know, oh, well, that's Cardi B rapping or whatever. I don't know these other people, but I'm just saying, it's too much money in the world for everybody to be talking about, oh, she's copying her. Like, they sound like they in kindergarten or something. You get what I'm saying? Oh, she's copying Nicki because she got a radio show. Like, are you serious? So everybody's copying everybody on YouTube because everybody got a YouTube show? Like, they sound like they in kindergarten. Like, and these people be 50 years old and 40 and 30. Like, they need to cut it out. Even the 20 years old should know better. Like, but whatever. Everybody like to give these 20-year-olds grace and all of this other stuff, but they be out here wilding. But neither here nor there. Y'all better watch these people out here in these streets. Everybody, in the words of the Willie Williams show, watch your 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9. I'm telling you, because it's dangerous out here. Love y'all. Peace, Wiley. Have a good day. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Okay, we want to bring another person on. I think they came on earlier and they're right back on. They want to say something. Hello.
Hey, Wiley. Yeah, it's me again. Nut. Absolute nut that just got off there. First of all, because, lady, you came on cussing and being just belligerent and everything like that. You over here, we talking about something totally different. You done brought up Lovely T, talking about that show, baby. Do you know her personally? Can you call into her show and give your opinion as freely as you do on Wiley Show? So if he do talk about her again and you do decide to come up, so what? And quit windmilling for these people. This stuff is entertainment. It's fun. You're way, way, way too caught up in it. You're cussing, calling people. Girl, you are out of your mind. You done went from Lovely T to Wendy Williams. Honey, you're too involved. You're too involved. No, I'm not. No, you're just too involved and it's weird. You the reason why people got them celebrities got to get bodyguards and stuff.
Remember that, Wiley. A hit dog will holler. She's a barb.
I ain't none of that, girl. I'm at work. I'm just enjoying the show at 3. So I'm glad he on while I'm on.
She's a barb.
You just too involved.
Will holler. She's a first grader.
Okay.
So those ladies have called in and they definitely have gave their thoughts about it, and we are here for it. Happy, you're there, and Ray, as I hope I said her name right.
Yes.
Okay, both of y'all here on the show, and one person just reached out on the episode and said that Lovely T blocked her in 2012. And she said she said,
I told you it was a long time ago, Wiley. See, she just proved my point. I told you.
Was disagreeing with something she was saying, but you were right. I never spent any money over there on Lovely T channel. But that proves my point. That
that proved my point. Because remember, Wiley, I just said that. I said a long time ago. That was years ago. I said she doesn't do that anymore.
But she don't. She still do it because she still do it because people still come to me and they say these things that she blocked them for having a difference of opinion. Now that's her channel. She could run her business the way she wants.
That's true. That's true.
But people did come up to me and said, "Hey, she blocked me because I just had a difference of opinion." And I don't think you can go further when you're trying to block me for having a difference of opinion. But that's one thing that we welcome over here. But thank you, Happy, for giving us your perspective this early.
Thank you. I'll just stay backstage. That's fine. I mean, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I enjoy this. This is why I watch your show. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I do this, because that's one of the things, like you touched on, where you never cared about people's differences of opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, you have been mad sometimes. You done hung up on some people, me included. Boy, oh boy, we used to have some good times on that phone. That used to be so funny. No, but at the end of the day, though, you do allow people to have differences of opinion, and that's what I was saying. Like, all these people are adults. It shouldn't be that hard. You're gonna say, if you don't like somebody, don't watch them, don't listen, and just keep it pushing. It shouldn't be this. I would call it cattiness or whatever, but like I said, I just call that like kindergarten stuff.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. All right. Wow. So welcome, you guys. I will be at work today. This is my first time back since December. And I really, came out of the game and I said, hey, I want to be a full-time entrepreneur. But let me first and tell people, being a full-time entrepreneur, I tip my hat off to you. It's very challenging. It is a lot of work. It's very expensive. And everything went up, groceries, rent, everything is going up. And I'm trying to grow my business and do it slowly. Like, we have a website that's going to drop. I've already looking on it. We got people working on it. My members will get the first look at the website. I'm trying to have it drop by April the 15th. Super excited. We're going to have our first writer on the site, or editor, pretty much like an editor and writer on the site. And I knew it. I said, hey, I'm not making enough on YouTube to hire somebody. So let me go back into the workforce to hire somebody to do my YouTube shorts and also to write on my website. And then I'm going to do some writing, and they can come in, they can edit my posts. Super excited for that. And the scheduling is going to be double weekends. I'm available Monday through Friday, so I have pretty much my entire week to focus on my show, and my weekends will be tied up in work. But excited, back in it, excited, getting my 40 hours, excited, be able to get parts of my salary to the person that's going to be working on my website with me, and also helping to get my YouTube shorts released, and also my TikTok videos released as well. And yeah, so and also to be able to put money aside so I can travel and do other things for a type of show. But I'm really, really excited. I did not want to do it, but I just sat down and I said, hey, I got some I sat down. I said, I really want to do it. So we finally have our first writer on our website that's going to be starting with us. We already worked on our website. Shout out to my team. They put together, and the name of it is great. We bought the domain. Super excited. But I also want to thank the givers that came through for my team, came through as well. We got another photo shoot we're doing as well, and getting more equipment, because now I'm back working. I'll be able to get more equipment as well. We get another camera, so we can do different camera angles as well. And I take that, I say I'm back, and I love taking care of people, and I'm back doing what I have to do, and I'm there with a goal and a vision in mind to actually employ people to help take my brand to the next level. And so super excited, man, to do it. And so it's going to be great. And it's a more practical thing to do. And I said, hey, I'm going to go to my audience and definitely do it. And I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited. I don't take this as a loss or a failure or anything. I take it as a come up, because we're yet still producing content. We had an amazing month last month on YouTube. We're going to have an amazing month again on YouTube as well. Like, it's going to continue to be great. I look at all the people, I said it's going to be amazing. So I'm excited, and I'm so happy that I have something I can fall back on. And when I look at this letter that I got into the mail of the rent that's going to be increased up, and I said, oh my gosh, everything is going up. And so everything is going up. And so my heart go out to my supporters that are getting bogged down with high rent costs and all of that, and high grocery costs, and you a single mom, you're a single dad and you're a single parent and everything like that. And then also too, I miss having multiple streams of income. I miss that. I'm gonna break that down again. I miss getting 3 checks a month. 1 check from YouTube, twice, sometimes 3 times from the job. And so I missed that. I really, really missed it. And so now I have more income to do a little bit more with it. And so my website, we're going to have about 4 to 5 stories a day. We already purchased the domain. I'm super excited. Nobody had the domain. And I'm excited for this. My members, like I said, we get the first look at the website as well. It's gonna be awesome. Like, I cannot wait for this to release that. And I'm working with some good people, some good mentors, helping me with that as well, helping me get monetized on my website. So that'll be like another stream of income that's coming, because like I said, Facebook is changing, Instagram is changing. They just announced on Facebook that they're stop paying people for reels. I'm gonna say that again. I looked at on Facebook and Instagram, they just announced that they're stop paying. Thank you, Thoughtful. I said, have a great day at work. Send a $20 donation. I'm definitely gonna have a good day at work. They said, we're gonna stop paying people to do YouTube, to do reels. And I looked at it, I said, wow, what if YouTube, what would stop them to make an announcement and say, hey, we're no longer going to pay our content creators? You know what I mean? So, they hold that, like I said, they hold all the cards. And so that's why I have a website and really working on putting my videos on my website like a paid model. Because like I said, when I look at my creators that was on Instagram, they were hurting because most of them do it as full time, and they post reels on it full time. And this is how they pay their rent. And so many of them going to be upset that they're going to have to, some of them going to have to start all over, the post on YouTube. YouTube is different now. They just announced that they're paying people for YouTube Shorts, but that can all change. They can announce today and say, okay, we're no longer doing monetization anymore. We're going to pause all monetization. That will hurt a lot of creators that depend on this, because this is like their only income. You understand what I'm saying? Because they hold all the cards. So when Facebook made that announcement, I was like, oh wow. And that was like, okay, yeah, all right, you gotta have like multiple streams, because you don't want that to be like your only stream and your boss tell you, okay, here you go. We're no longer paying for it. And I'm like, wow. And because they sent me a message like a couple of months ago to, post reels, but the amount of views you got to get on the reel to get a decent check, it wasn't worth it. So I'm excited that I've been a partner of YouTube for years, a great partnership on YouTube. Like I said, you can make good money on YouTube as well. And I'm excited, but I said when the YouTube Shorts, that's like a lane. And so I thank God that God blessed me with a person that know how to do that, and just going to train me how to do it so I can post YouTube Shorts as well. But I want to say this to the people that are coming in the show. Thank you all for y'all massive support. I had to come on and give my thoughts about this subject matter, and I seen your emails. And another thing I want to address, I am not homeless. Okay. People were saying that that I was homeless, and that's not true. I'm not homeless. And I was in Chicago traveling back and forth. I wanted to move back home, but because of the rent, it was just quadruple. It's just too expensive. I decided not to. I decided to move back to Texas and really let Texas be my home because the rent is it's extremely expensive in Illinois, especially in good areas. So I'm not homeless. I want to say that again because people were so concerned. They thought I was keeping it a secret. I'm not homeless, you guys. I was in Chicago. I'm not homeless. If I was, you all would be the first to know that I need some help with housing. But that's not the case. I have a house. I just paid my rent. And I'm about to renew for another 14 months here at this apartment. And actually today I'm getting a new bed. So I'm not homeless at all. And I'm not keeping that a secret. I will not keep that a secret. I'll be stupid to keep it a secret when I'm talking to thousands of people and I'm don't have a place to say. So I won't keep that a secret. So no, to announce that and people are sharing that, making videos about it. I am not homeless. Okay. I was in Chicago. And when I'm in Chicago, I have nieces and they make a lot of noise. So I have to do my videos in my mom's car and I do my videos in her car. So again, I am not homeless. Okay. So now that I'm back working, I can be able to afford my own hotel room and I can be able to do my videos in my hotel room and just go and visit my family. So I want to say again, I am not homeless. Okay. I want to say that with my greatest of heart. Thank you, brand new, for the $9.99 super sticker. Okay. I want to say it. I'm not homeless. I have to say it because that was the narrative that was coming out there in these YouTube streets. And I was like, what is this narrative coming from? Just because I'm in a car. And I am praying for those that are homeless, that are looking for housing. I was just looking at Karen Bassett, I think the mayor in Los Angeles. They're dealing with a homeless problem right now, people living in tents. So my prayer goes out to those people that are living in tents. My prayer goes out to people that's homeless out here in Texas that don't have a place to. So my prayer go out to people that's all over this country that don't have a place. They have to live in the airport or sleep at the airport or, going couch surfing and all of that. So my prayer goes out to people that God laying on the heart of our politicians that they pass laws and laying on my heart to do more to call, our Congress to pass laws to fund the homeless people and to help with housing in this country. In Jesus' name, I pray. So I really, my heart goes out to that that way, and my heart goes out to anybody that don't have a place to stay. I have a car that's paid off, and my own car that's paid off, and I just thank God, and I just really thank God. But yes, I'm back working. Our website going to come out, and you gonna know why I'm back working. Some invoices coming on my desk that I have to pay, and so we are definitely doing it. I'm excited. I'm not going to overwork myself. Like I said, the place that I'm going to is really nice, good people, good vibes, and administrator, great brother. I talked with him, got his personal number, good connection that I met with the administrator there at that facility. I'm asking God to truly bless us, that touch us, and that we be a blessing to those residents, and that it'll be a swift shift. And that I get along with my coworkers, and I get in, do my job, and I get out, and I come and deliver content, on my show. And so I was up last night, went to the movies because, I love the movies. I didn't even know I had 8 free tickets. And I went to go see this new Tiana Taylor. I went to go see this new movie that is out called 1001. And I highly, highly suggest you all go see that movie. It's called 1001. It is a new movie that Tiana Taylor is there and that playing into the movie. And I want to say it again. It is called 1001. The movie was off the chain, and it touched me. And I said it was a good movie, and I understand why I won the film festival. I was surprised that that it was showing in the theater that I live in, because I live close to the Plano area. So I was happy that they were showing the movie. So I highly suggest y'all go and support and watch the movie, because when y'all support and watch good films like that is a Black cast, we get more of those good heartfelt films. And so it's called 1001. Good film, good actors, some people that I even know, some I knew in previous movies that they act in. And like I said, Tiana Taylor definitely did a good job. It was an amazing script. It was great. I mean, good storyline. And it shocked me. I'm like, oh, wow. It was just that good. And I went last night to go watch it as well. And so I'm up. And so I'm here, my first day of training. Super excited to be back and love it. I just feel like it was great. And Shout out to the people that are here in the chat this lovely morning. I know y'all gonna leave me a lot of comments. I love y'all again. Thank y'all so very much, moderators, for y'all massive support. Don't forget, on April the 15th, we're going to the gun range and we're going to be meeting subscribers. We got people come from Houston. Super excited. It's going to be probably a small, intimate crowd. So it's really, really great. And like I said, our main event, where we're going, and that's going to be in October, the first weekend in October, we will be at Las Vegas. This is our second annual. That's October 6th through the 9th. 2023. That's October 6th through the 9th, 2023. That's October 6th through the 9th, 2023. That's October 6th through the 9th, 2023. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. Like I said, you can still RSVP. Let us know that you're coming, and you can do that at wileyproductions@gmail.com. Want to see y'all there. I will be there as well. Blue Skies, one of the moderators, going to be there as well. I think Renee, another moderator, we got to have coming as well. And for my Vegas people, I want to see y'all again. Let's do it again. And you can email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com if you want to RSVP. Have any questions, and we will let you know the hotel that we be staying at. Now, you don't have to stay at the hotel, but that is the hotel the majority of us going to be staying. Like I said, the restaurants and the food and drinks and everything is there. We're doing a party bus as well. We're going to do a concert. We're doing Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, so it's a lot that we are doing in a day. Thank y'all so very much. It's going to be a good day. Okay. It's going to be a good day. I love it. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. Thank you all so very much for y'all support. And I will continue to watch y'all and support y'all. And we are here. We have not stopped doing YouTube videos. We have not stopped at all. We'll be right back later on today doing some videos as well. We didn't forget. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of videos that we put out, but we have to talk about, like I said, Trump, Latto, and the other people. And like I said, I do it in love. I don't hate Armon Wiggins. I want to make sure I make that crystal clear. I don't. The brother is doing great and awesome things. And so I'm just going to be able to give my opinion. Okay. That's all I have to say. Thank y'all so very much. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God for Father God. In the name of Jesus, Lord, watch over us as we travel to work. Lord, bless those that are on their way to work. Bless those that are on their way coming back from work. Lord, bless those as they go into and from to these jobs, that everything go work through, that everything be a blessing, that everything go out, that their hours be right, that their health be right, that the finances be right. And Lord, bless those that working from home, that everything go well. Bless our entrepreneurs, that you bless their business 100-fold. In Jesus' name, I pray, Lord, heal and help those and house those that are homeless out here in the streets. In Jesus' name, I pray. Thank God. Amen. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Thank you all for coming through. And I will see y'all later on today. And we will continue to break down Trump. Because like I said, if any more breaking news happen on Trump, we will be the first to give it to you all as well. Thank you all. God bless you. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope y'all receive that prayer. Receive that prayer. And make sure y'all pray every day. So we're going to try to close the show out with a prayer every time we go live. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace and blessings to you all. Bye.